guys, welcome back to my channel, and for those of you that are new, I'm glad to have you here today. So today I just wanted to give you an update on how things are going. School has been in session for about a week and 1 day now, and I'm surviving. To all you teachers out there who have been making it through and surviving as well, way to go. Woo! We did it. I'm quite excited because I was so stressed out with all the different things we had to do, different platforms, and let me tell you, a lot of things I worked so hard on during the period before school started, it just went out the window once reality came into effect, and all of those fancy things I tried to do, no, didn't work. I just had to do it the old-fashioned way. I had to teach old school style, which is basically teaching with an anchor chart, talking to the students, questioning and answering, stuff like that. That's been working the best, paper and pencil. And so I've been doing a lot of deployments, a lot of photocopies of the classwork we'd normally do in the classroom and having it deployed to the students. Now, the thing about it this year is that since the students are not in the classroom and a lot of parents are unable to come to the school, I've had to do a lot of driving myself, driving to deliver classwork to students at their houses. And oops, sorry about that. It was a little difficult at first. I admit last week I was really frustrated with how things went. I drove to over 9 houses and met up at the school for about a couple hours in the hot sun, and then also stayed at different locations to deliver classwork to different parents. It was a hot mess, to say the least. I mean, it was like 2 days of going everywhere, maybe like working after school, after everything, to get things done. And again, this weekend I had no weekend. I was basically at school Friday after working with the students, doing photocopies and everything, coming in Saturday at like 7:15 because some parents had to go to work. So I wanted to make sure I was there for them, staying till almost 10 o'clock at the school, delivering or, handing out classwork, and then driving to different places like CBS, waiting for parents, driving to different homes, and then doing it again on Sunday again. So pretty much my whole weekends were non-weekends, and now it is Monday, and I'm very happy because my students have the paperwork, and now if the parents didn't give it to their students, that's the only reason they don't have it with them. And pretty much everyone except a couple students didn't have it. And so, and I know they did get it because I actually went to houses for a couple of them and hand delivered, and they were there. And it was for the student, and they knew, so I don't feel bad. I feel good because that is done. I was able to work with my students and parents, and I feel good. We are using Google Meet for our meetings online. I love it. I thought I would love Zoom more, but I actually enjoy using Google Meet. And it's been working. We have this thing called GoGuardian, which I love. Oh my gosh, I'm able to push whichever website or whichever link I want on them, and then I can see the students whether or not they have actually joined in on the other Google Meet that they're supposed to go to, which would be like their specials classes, whether they're on the site they need to go to for testing or quizzing or whatever. I can see it, and I can push those sites on them, and I love it. There was technical difficulties today. The site was down, but I managed to work with the parents and students to get them to go where I needed them to go, which is a good thing because we have big testing coming up on this Thursday, Friday. So we have started practicing getting onto the site, logging in, and taking tests. I created practice tests for them to see and to give the parents an idea of how it's like to actually log into a test. So I actually made them take a practice quiz, so to speak. It's not real, it's not graded, it won't count. But now the parents know exactly what they're dealing with, and it's a good thing because there was a lot of parents who had pop-up blockers, like it blocked the site, so they had to like unblock it and stuff like that. And it was a good way for them to make sure their Chromebooks or computers or laptops was working. So I'm so happy about that. And I'm so happy because after school was over, I had, yes, a couple of parents that I had to message with, through different apps and so on. But pretty much I was able to do everything I needed to do and rest. So I kind of feel like this now is my little weekend. It's Monday after school in the afternoon, evening, and I feel like this is my weekend, and I'm so happy because I don't have to go and print something right now. I don't have to make any more phone calls or do any more messages. I don't have to create any more documents online. I don't have to go and drive to someone's house. I am officially done for today. I feel good. I accomplished everything I needed to do, and I am feeling so much better about what I'm doing. Of course, there have been so many changes. There's still changes they want us to make online and while teaching our students. So that's that. Observations are coming up pretty soon before the end of September. So there's that. But for today, it's a win. For today, I feel so happy. You don't know. Once work was done, at first I was feeling a little anxious, and I had it in me thinking, oh my God, there's something I gotta do. Like I couldn't relax for the first 15-20 minutes. I was so worried. I was thinking there's something I need to do. I can't sit. I can't just do nothing. I need to do something. And I was starting to feel like a loser, like why am I not doing anything? I know I'm missing something. And then I realized, after we had dinner and everything, I realized, no, there was nothing. I did everything I needed to do. I called one of my coworkers just to see how she was doing because she was really stressed, and just to make sure there was nothing else we needed to do. And no, there is nothing. For once, there is nothing, and I feel so good about it. I mean, yeah, it's still a struggle. I mean, there's a lot of stresses like for Canvas, for Google Meet, for actually, I think the biggest problem right now is that a lot of parents or a lot of homes don't have the greatest internet, and their internet has been really quite intermittent. Like it's been going off and on. It's been slow for some people. It works for others. And that's, oh my gosh, that is the one thing that we just can't control, seriously. And I feel bad because I have students, or like today I had a student who's been having problems with their internet, and like they have internet. I don't know if they're using a hotspot. I don't know if it's just their internet that's not going on, but he's like, it's so sad because he tells me he can hear me, he just can't see me. And then a lot of times his internet freezes, and then he has no idea, like he can't see anything. Like sometimes his screen is black, he tells me, and he doesn't know what's going on. And I feel so bad for him. And he looked like he wanted to cry, and I told him, no, you know what? Don't worry. I told him he's not the only one. A lot of people are having problems with their internet, and it's not him. He didn't do anything wrong. And I told him, don't worry. I'm not grading him on this. I'm not judging him on this. It's okay. And, just to relax, he's fine. And I know how smart he is. And, after that, then he didn't look like he was going to cry. He started to feel better, and then I try to do silly things throughout the day. Like, I do a lot of Go Noodle. Students love that. When we count, we actually do an exercise. So the kids are like jumping up and down. They're like going side to side. They're like running in place. It's so funny. The kids love it. I try to do that at the end of the day when we're doing our math, so they get a lot of movements, because I know the students are so tired. I mean, honestly, I feel so bad for the students having such long days. I mean, it's way too long. I see my students and they're on their, they're looking at me, I'm looking at them. They have synchronous time when I'm teaching, and then asynchronous time when they're working on their own, but they're 6 years old. I'm working with first graders, and so a lot of times, you know, I tell them I'll still be here, you know, like I will mute my button, and I will like, what do you call, I'll black out my screen, but if they have a question, just ask me, and then I'll unmute myself, and then I'll do my video and I'll talk to them. So I tell them I'm always going to be here. You know, you're supposed to be working independently, but if you have questions, I'll be there. And guys, there's always questions, and not just from the kids, a lot of parents too. A lot of parents have been sitting in on the classes and all day, and you know, I don't blame them. You know, their kids are 6, you know, I don't blame them at all. And so, you know, I try to answer as many questions as I can throughout the day so that I'm not stuck there after school. And it's been working. It's been working. For me, the best thing is to calm the fears of the parents as soon as I can, you know, walk them through this, because a lot of parents don't know how to use the internet. They don't know how to go from site to site. And sometimes the kids know more than them. So it's my job to make both the parents and students feel better, because you know what? The parents are doing so much for us. I appreciate them so much. I'm so thankful that they're there, because they are the ones, they deserve like everything, because they're amazing. The parents, grandparents, you know, those of you there with your kids, helping them throughout the day, I give you props. You guys are amazing, and you are so appreciated. The kids would not be able to do it without you. You guys are, I tell you, the parents are so amazing. I'm just so happy they're there. Well, guys, I think I'm going to end my video. You know, as I mentioned, this is my weekend. I have a few hours, at least, you know, it's a Monday after school, but it's my weekend. So I'm happy. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed watching my video and seeing an update of where I am, what I'm up to. You know, life is still good. I'm learning, I'm getting there. It's not perfect, but I'm getting there, and that's what excites me the most. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed watching my video. I hope you like it. I hope you share it with your friends. And if you haven't done so already, I hope you subscribe to my channel. Thank you guys so much for watching, and have a great day, guys. Bye.